Oh shit. It came with the coin. Lots of extra hardware. Awesome. Let's go. All right. I'm so happy it came with everything. LabWorks. Some of you will know what this is. A lot of you probably don't. This is a V2 rounded PDN. There's only 69 PDNs. They're discontinued. There's only 9 rounded V2s. Oh my god. How sharp is this? Holy shit, this thing is nutty. No play. I got a piece of paper over here. Oh, damn. All right, that's sharp. I gotta clean this thing up, but oh, this thing is so good. So these are machined by JK, I believe. Dude, I can't flip. I'm really hungry, and I got the shakes. I can't believe I own one of these though. I got super lucky when I saw this on Balisong Market. I was one of the first people to see it. The first person didn't want to pay all $1,100. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll pay that, bro. You know how hard these things are to get? Dude. I can't even flip it. I'm kind of nervous because it's sharp. Sheesh. Yeah, but I need to clean this thing up because it's kind of gross. I'm literally speechless. I'm so happy that I have one of these. But yeah, I'm gonna send this out to get modded soon when my next proto gets here, because I had to put a tab on the blade, so I'm gonna have to send that out to a friend of mine to grind that off because he has a belt sander. Yeah. Don't know how I feel about the Zerblast. It's fine. It's pretty fine blast. So dude, my dog will not shut up, bro. But you're very short video. I just wanted to unbox this, especially because it had to go through customs, and if it wasn't in there, I wanted video proof that I didn't have it, because this was expensive. I'm so happy that it came with everything now. That's a big W. This embroidered pouch. Extra hardware is always very nice. But I don't know what else to say. This thing is awesome. Weighs a nice amount. I've started to not like super light valleys anymore. I mean, they're fine, but I like a little bit of heft. And this is it's pretty good. Yeah. So collection video gonna come soon also. When I get this back from modding and I get my proto all set up. I just want to do like a quick collection video update. It won't be 30 minutes long again. But that's it for this video. Peace. I lied. We're gonna do two-parter, or not two-parter, but like, I'll just do the update video and the fucking unboxing in the same video. So I've had this for a couple days. I did some work to it. I went through a couple of anodes. I just got Whirlpool spacers and inside right now. I don't think I'll send this out to get modded. I was gonna get blackened, but I like the satin and or the raw tie or whatever you want to call it, and so I'm gonna stick with this. Also, I did 3D print spacers for it just to see how the balance is, and it was 2 blade bias. This thing is like dead neutral with the tie spacers. You can see the fan doesn't like shake like crazy when I let go of it. Let me see if I can find like an example of something that does shake a lot. Like Nami, I got 1 pin in this. You can see how like okay, maybe that wasn't the best example, but it's like dead neutral, pretty much. But it's got good end weight. This thing is chunky. It is 1/2 inch thick, which is like not crazy. There's probably some thicker values, like ones that are more rounded. Let me get in frame here. More rounded, like at the top. Those can get pretty thick. Like never mind. That's about the same thickness. I think the Sentinel might be like pretty thick like that though. Either that or it's just, it looks really thick because it's like pretty thin this way. But it is thick this way. It is 0.55. So it's 0.5 by 0.55. So it's pretty chunky, and it like barely tapers, if at all. Does it taper? Zero. I'm not gonna be able to get a good measurement here. Okay, it tapers like the tiniest bit. But like, yeah, it's 0.45 up here and 0.55 down here. Okay, so it does taper. It's just not very noticeable because it's so chunky. Yeah, this thing is very fun though. Oh my god. I've been trying to like hit a clip with it. I can't like hit clips anymore, dude. I'm so like inconsistent in that for some reason now. Fuck. English words. I'm like so inconsistent at flipping. Like I can't do anything like remotely hard like consistently. I was trying to do like a combo where I did this. I can't even. Oh my god, dude. Like I was flipping other knives too, and I just like I can't flip consistently. Boom, boom, then to here, then to there, then to this, then to that, and to this. And then that aerial to rough thumb chop to this, nope, to this, and then end it off. My hands are like really like soft and not grippy right now because I like just washed the shit out of my hands. Boom, like that. So I tried to hit that combo, really was not good. I posted on Instagram anyway because I like kind of hit it, but I don't know. It took me like half an hour. I need to get more consistent. That's what I need to do. I would love to like compete in Bally Comp at Blade Show this year, but I'm like, the only thing I drop if I try to do anything like remotely good. And I keep catching this thing by the blade. Like, it's sharp. Like, you saw it. Like, cut paper pretty cleanly. But, like, I've been catching this thing by the blade, and it has not been cutting me. So, I don't know what's... I generally like am not, my hand isn't like super tense when I'm flipping usually, especially when I'm doing like aerials. I leave it like pretty loose and whatever, so I don't like put a lot of force when I grab it, so I don't cut myself. That's how I like avoid cutting myself when I'm doing like when I catch shit like that wrong. Like, so pro tip, do that if you're trying to do like crazy like aerials. Keep your hand nice and loosey-goosey. Anyway, yeah. Also, this thing, dude must have chucked it into the Mediterranean and let it wash ashore. It was so rusty. It took me 3 hours to get these spacers off. I could pry the top scale off. But then the pivots, these bottom pivots, would not come out. And there's also a pin in here that keeps the spacer from rotating. Those would not come out. Well, actually, the pin did come out. I used my arbor press, my 2-ton arbor press, to push those out. But even with the 2-ton arbor press, I could not push these pivots out. And it even snapped my punch, so I had to buy a new one of those. I had to drill them out. And I had to drill the holes a little bigger even for them to even go back in. So I am down 2 sets of pivots and 1 screw because I was using the screw to punch it out. But you can just get them on TrueLink or from USA Knife Maker, which I think buys from TrueLink. So I just bought some extra one of those. And I ended up losing one of these pivots while I was buffing the end of it. So I have hardware for my Proto, and it just so happens that the Zenpin pivot I use is the same as these. So I just replaced it and I bought some more. Yeah, you can get all the hardware for that. He has a list of all the hardware he uses on his story. Turbo Jackalope on Instagram is the guy who designed this. And then JK Design did, in fact, machine it. But this thing is goated. I went to a meet Sunday. It is currently Wednesday. And I got this thing Saturday, so it's been 4 days. But I went to a meet Sunday, and some dude had a V1 PDN, and that has no undermilling, so you can see how it kind of like swoops in there, and then there's even like another like cut in where like the holes and cutouts are. It doesn't have any of that, so it is so ungodly handle-wise. It's a chunky, hefty knife. It's a hefty knife. But then the guy who's hosting does have a flat V2, but both of theirs were like way more bouncy than mine. Mine starts bouncing like here, right? Like right there. Theirs would like start bouncing like this, dude. It was crazy. Like I'd have to like, it like bounce from like here all the way in, instead of mine is just like So don't know why. Probably the oil I'm using. I use Kanto Goop. Might start using Benchmade Blue Lube because that doesn't have graphene as an additive and it doesn't gunk up your pivots. And it's really cheap. Well, it's not like cheap. It's like 20 or 30 bucks for like a couple ounce bottle, I think. I don't actually know, but I'll look into it. So I might get some of that. And I would use Super Lube, but I need to make sure that doesn't react with Kanto, and also that shit just does not last like at all, so it's really unfortunate. Voice crack. Yeah, but if I could change one thing about this knife, just make it like a little bit more of a standard size, but it's not bad. It's not like, it doesn't make it like significantly worse. It doesn't make it worse at all. It's just preference. But yeah, this thing is very awesome, very cool, and I don't know if I would recommend it because they're very expensive, especially because they're very hard to get. It's not like a knife you just recommend because they're very rare and expensive and hard to get, and expensive and hard to get and rare. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So I'm not gonna send this out to get modded, but I still need to send out my Proto. My Proto should be getting here sometime like early mid next month. It is, well, it's like the 29th right today of January, January. So Lunar New Year is like, it was the 24th to like the 4th. So it's still going on, so it's a bit delayed. But that should be coming in soon. I'll make a video with that when I get that all set up and the blade sharpened and satined and whatnot. And then I will make the collection video, which will not be 30 minutes long again. I will try not to yap so much like I'm doing right now. But I'm just gonna end this video now anyway. Peace.